Da-da-da. Is there something that shouldn't be there? And that is, of course, this item. This is the final piece of evidence received from the guard, Mr. Smiles. Now, how did I do this? When I sees the girl at the crime scene, she was clasping this in her hand. She didn't even seem to notice.
And what would that be?
It would appear to be PC Badger's tag, Your Honor. Strange, isn't it? Something was definitely ripped off this plushie. But it wasn't its leg. It was the tag. You noticed it too, didn't you, Miss Al Dente? If this is the stuffed animal that Miss Cantabella was holding when you found her, then why is the tag still on it? Yeah! Robble, 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 baby, I love the music. Fucking robble in your face. Fucking robble all over the place. I said, objection, objection, objection. Hey, you test this looking prosecutor over there. Yes? What's this about the tag? You didn't tell me anything about that. If you'll please calm down. It's no use blaming the prosecutor. He didn't even know this tag existed.
Objection!
What witness? I had not been informed of such evidence. You had this in your possession. Why didn't you hand it in to the police? Sorry, Mr. Prosecutor. I'm an expert at what I do, and my expert advice to myself was that I'd better keep this as my secret weapon. So I waited for the right moment to single-handedly settle this trial. Yummy. For better or worse, this tag's existence has only recently come to light. Neither the prosecution nor you, Your Honor, knew about it before this trial. Why?
But then, why is there a tag on this toy? How come this toy has a tag?
The answer is simple. There is a tag on this stuffed animal because she took the wrong toy. Right? It's one of these. It's not she put a new tag on it. It could be the toy was swapped. Or it could be she took the wrong toy. I don't know what the hell this... It could be one of either of these. Fuck. This is tricky. It could be either one! There's only one possibility. Ms. Al Dente, before handing the plushie into the police, you swapped it for another. Yeah! Listen to yourself. Why would I even do something like that? It's ridiculous. And that's right, that tag must be a fake. A fake? Why would you think that? That chocolate freak must be trying to frame me. That's what it is.
Objection!
Mr. Smiles has no motive to do something like that.
Objection!
No motive? Doesn't require much thinking to come up with one. He wanted attention. Oh yes, that's what he said. The guard liked to show off, and that's all there is to it. Did Johnny produce bogus evidence to draw attention to himself? No. It's an interesting theory, but it's impossible. And how do you know? You! I'll dice you like an onion. Anyway, was Mr. Smiles lying? There's an easy way to find out. What? How do you plan to check it? By checking the fingerprints, of course. Fingerprints? Ah! According to Mr. Smiles' testimony, when he sees Miss Cantabella, she was holding the tag in her hand. Therefore, her fingerprints should still be on that tag. Yeah!
Rubble, rubble, rubble! I live, and this evidence investigated immediately.
That was awesome, Nick. You've almost got her now. Mr. Flinch, I have a question for you.
What is it?
When you searched the crime scene, did you find a toy without a tag?
Well, Mr. Flinch, did you?
No. Considering the circumstances, it did not seem necessary to investigate quite so thoroughly.
But at the very least, I can tell you that all the toys in the crate had tags on. Excuse me, Your Honor.
Oh, what is it, Mr. Wright?
It appears no stuffed animal was found without a tag. Which means that it may still be hidden at the crime scene. Ha! Your Honor, the defense requests that the zip be searched thoroughly this time. Send a forensics team there immediately!
You're requesting another search?
Objection!
What? Surely you can't be serious. Whether the toy was swapped or not, it doesn't matter in the least. They're all the same. Any of them will do just fine. That is exactly why it's important. Huh? All these plushies are the same. There's no need to swap one for another. And yet... why is the witness getting so worked up about it? That's just a... I had a feeling that there was something odd about this case. A stolen stuffed animal, and then assault connected to it. There had to be more to it. There had to be another crime under the surface. Nick, this is it. What should I do? Request a search. Your Honor, the defense insists on a search. Should a plushie without a tag be found on the ship? Then there's a strong possibility that this case will be resolved.
Objection!
The prosecution does not acknowledge the need for... Whoa! What the hell?
What the hell? Look at the size of that fucking fish!
You can't! No, you can't search it again!
What?
You just can't!
No witness?
Saldente! Why did you swap the stuffed animal? And why are you so afraid of having the ship searched? Oh! PC Badger holds all the answers!
I say, Mr. Wright, could it be that you already know the reason behind the swap?
Of course I don't have any definitive evidence.
What? When it comes to pointing out a possibility, I might have something.
Very well then, let's see some evidence. You have every evidence that would explain why Miss Al Dente is against the search.
The only thing I can think of, the newspaper, the jewel thieves. Maybe they're gonna accuse her of being the jewel thief. That's the only thing I can think of. I think I'm gonna have to say it, right? It has to be the newspaper. I mean, as crazy as it sounds, it's far-fetched, but it has to be the only thing, right? The only thing that could be completely unrelated that he could suggest. Alright, we're gonna do it.
Take that!
This is a certain article. There's a certain article in this newspaper. Elusive jewel thieves at large in London. Scotland Yard on red alert.
Oh, the robbery, I've heard about it, of course. A group of thieves robbed a jewelry shop and made away with about 50 pieces of jewelry. Many extremely valuable stones were stolen as well. Scotland Yard's under great pressure to find them.
All packages sent out from London are being scrutinized by the police. And what does this have to do with our case? Nothing.
I beg to differ. The jewel theft took place in London, and that's where our freighter picked up its cargo.
London?
It can't be, witness. That night, you discovered the defendant in the cargo hold. She was holding one of the plushies. You knew you had to get it back. Oh boy. You had to get it back at all costs. But why so far for a mere plushie? There's only one possible reason!
Oh, you couldn't afford to have the police discover what was inside of it!
Yes! Yes! Wow. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's see what this says.